From FruciFit, if you didn't know, we help women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s get in shape, have some fun, and do more of the things they know they need to do. Two very conflicting things. One, I have no time. I struggle to fit things in. Two, are your sessions only 30 minutes? Because I need to train for longer. I need to train for an hour. I used to train for an hour. I thought it'd be 45 minutes. And my question is always, how long are you looking to train for? Because when you look at the research, what's more important here? Getting results or training for a period of time? What is more important? If you were to answer that question, for me, it'd be getting results, not how long I train for. I don't care if I train for an hour or half an hour or 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Today is going to be about 15 minutes. But in that 15 minutes, I'm going to get a certain amount of work done, sets, the reps, the weight lifted, so that I achieve a minimum threshold that I need to hit for my goals right now. And that is the thing that's most important, what you do in that time. Because I could go to the gym, and I do sometimes. I'll go to a gym and I might train for 45 minutes. But you know what happens? I'm sitting on the machine for a little bit, checking my phone, get a message, get a quick call, changing my songs. When you come to FruciFit, there's no time for that. You're not in charge of the music. You're not in charge of which exercise you're going to do. You're not looking at labels. What exercise should I do? Is that the right one? Am I doing it right? Should I ask someone? Should I not? Should I change the song? Should I change the exercise? How many sets? How many reps? All this thinking goes. Which means in that half an hour, it's condensed down to actually doing work, fun work, we hope, that gets you results faster. If you do it over time, long enough. That's how exercise works. We don't do anything magical. We just do get the work done, in, out, done, boom. If you want to stay for a double session, there is that option. You can stay for longer. However, I always say, just do the session first. Don't get carried away. Don't say, I'm definitely going to stay and put that pressure on yourself straight away, because we do more than you might do in a cookie cutter gym session. And I'm sharing this because, like I said, we want to follow the research here of getting results. And what's more important is the sets you do, the reps you do, the weight you lift over time, what you do in that session, your total volume. And your total volume is your reps, your sets, and your weight. No one really explains this to you. Time is a variable factor. I can get the same workout done in an hour as I can in half an hour if I'm not on my phone and distracted, if I minimize rest times. And we look at research, it makes no difference unless you're a powerlifter and you're lifting like 1 rep maxes and you're going to be like going crazy in the gym and screaming, which I'm pretty sure you're not wanting to do right now. So there is one caveat to this. If you have some real specific cardiovascular adaptations you want to create, which, judging by your response to that jargon sentence, is probably not relevant to you. For example, if you want to run a marathon, if you want to do a high rocks, which obviously we do at FruciFit, then you're going to want to maybe learn how to train for a longer period of time, because this is where cardiovascular adaptations come in, not just getting results in terms of getting fit, getting toned, change your body shape, fitting your clothes better. This still stands for that. Time is irrelevant. It's the work you get done within that. So 30 minutes, get it done. 10 minutes, better than nothing. Can you just work harder in that 10 minutes? That's one for that. If you're looking to do something like that, that's where we will have to go, right, can you come to a session, then do a walk after, then do a jog after? Can you come to a double session and do a jog after? We progressing on that. And that's another option that you've got there. So they're the only variables there where I'd go, yeah, you need to train for longer. Or maybe you need to increase the frequency. So rather than training 2 times a week, train 3 times a week. Rather than training 3 times a week, you train 5 times a week, if you wanted to. So in short, how long do you need to train for? Well, the question is, do you want to get results, or is it more important how long you train for? That's the question. If it's results, you come in, we get the work done within that half an hour time period. Because like I said, when you go to a gym, I'm guilty of this. What machine should I do? What should I do that? Should I do it? It says on my watch I've trained for 45, 50 minutes, but I've been distracted by my phone, distracted by the music, changing the music, changing the song. Should I do this one? Should I do that one? Without a plan. And all of a sudden I've eaten up 20 minutes. I'm about to work out now for 15 minutes, which I'm putting off even more. It might be 14 minutes now by the time I'm done with this video. But I'll still get it done, because the key thing is the sets, the reps, and the weight that you lift over time, and the volume that you do. Volume is the sets, reps, weight that you lift overall. Whether you lift your body weight, but just multiple times, or a heavy weight, fewer times. That equates to a certain volume, and that's the work we aim for in the sessions. I hope that helps. Any questions on that, do let me know. And I'm going to be going over some of these stuff in my free talk on Wednesday night, 7:45 p.m. How to not just get in shape for summer, but stay in shape and keep progressing long after. If you want to join that, by the way, just comment with summer. I'll put a link around here as well that you can join, and I'll see you.